Take away the last name and no one would talk about her. Imagine stepping into a cage knowing the world thinks you're there because of your inheritance, not your merit. Dakota Ditcheva, the daughter of multi-time world champion Lisa Howarth, carried the weight of a dynasty. But that night in Blackburn, Carrie Isim decided to cross the line. She didn't just question her talent, she questioned her identity. What Carrie didn't know was that she was about to lock herself in with the most violent version of a woman who had been training for this moment since she was 4 years old. Are you ready to see one of the best female fights? It has nothing to envy from the male elite. Grab your favorite snack and enjoy. Who is Dakota Ditcheva? To understand this fight, you need to understand Dakota's DNA. Her mother, Lisa Howarth, was a true pioneer, winning multiple world titles in kickboxing, karate, and Muay Thai in the 80s and 90s. Dakota grew up surrounded by the smell of sweat and the sound of shins hitting heavy bags in the family gym in Manchester. By the age of 18, she was already a 3-time World Junior Muay Thai champion and a gold medalist at the IFMA World Championships. Her transition into MMA wasn't a media stunt, it was a natural evolution. With an 8-limb style, using fists, elbows, knees, and feet, Dakota earned the nickname Dangerous long before her professional debut. But fame attracts critics, and the biggest one had a name: Carrie Isim. The conflict, a rivalry with history. Carrie Isim wasn't a stranger. The two had faced off on the amateur circuit in 2020. In that encounter, Dakota dominated and submitted Isim in the first round.
You don't see that too much you could give up your back, which you are doing now. Just in a surprise position here. That's like, looks deep here. Not really firing the hands.
There's the tap and choke. Dakota Ditcheva.
However, Isim returned with a bold narrative for the professional rematch. She claimed her loss was a rookie mistake and that Dakota was being protected by promoters because of her last name. In the buildup, Isim was vocal. She claimed that Dakota had everyone fooled and that under real pressure, the heiress would fold. Dakota, on the other hand, kept a deathly silence. She locked herself in the gym, sharpening her knees and elbows. The betting forums were split. Many wanted to see the media's favorite fall, while Muay Thai purists knew Isim was playing with fire. Round 1. The surgical dismantling. The bell rings. Isim comes out aggressively, trying to intimidate, but she runs into a wall. Dakota doesn't back down. She uses her reach advantage, 1.73 side to land direct front kicks to Isim's abdomen. These aren't scoring kicks, they're strikes designed to cut off Isim's breath and stop her advance.
Well for Dakota, that one straight through the middle and already marking up her opponent's face.
Big knee to the body there, the first
corner.
But in the clinch, Dakota, the knees, the elbows. This young lady likes to...
Takes half a step backwards to throw more shots.
Face, Carrie, but I gotta give this girl, I've gotta give...
Clinch from Dakota there.
Elbow and another!
That's opened up a cut on Isim's head. Big back elbow.
No quitting. And you knew that as soon as Ditcheva got into the pro ranks.
Halfway through the round, the difference in levels is clear. Dakota lands a jab-cross combination that pushes Isim back. And this is where the real punishment begins. Dakota closes the distance and traps Isim in the Muay Thai clinch. It's a death embrace. With complete control of her opponent's neck, Dakota begins delivering piercing knee strikes to the solar plexus and ribs. The fight is more aggressive than expected, maybe because both fighters know each other and have fought before. They have an idea of each other's weaknesses and strengths. Or maybe they were just waiting for the perfect revenge, and that moment had arrived. Isim desperately tries to throw looping punches to escape, but Dakota moves with terrifying calmness. She takes half a step back and delivers a downward elbow that instantly opens a gash on Carrie's forehead. Blood begins to blur the vision of the woman who claimed Dakota was all marketing.
Back elbow just missed, and this is the thing, and another, and a knee,
straight across,
and another.
The end. No escape. Isim's face is a map of pain. Seeing the blood, Dakota turns up the pressure. She doesn't let Carrie breathe. She throws a spinning elbow that misses by mere millimeters, a warning that the end is near. Isim, in a pure act of survival, attempts a desperate takedown, but Dakota's defense is flawless. Ditcheva reverses the position and takes the fight to the ground, demonstrating that her BJJ has also evolved. She easily moves to full mount. Isim is trapped. Dakota starts raining down ground and pound, punches and elbows that force the referee to take a close look. There's no active defense. There's no escape. The referee intervenes at 4 minutes and 49 seconds of the first round. The silence in Isim's corner is deafening.
Just trapping the legs at the same time.
Stepping over now, and again, just that.
Dakota raining down. They really need to improve her position. We'll see some elbows coming potentially from this position. Punches for the
referee's seen enough, and Dakota Ditcheva moves to...
It's over. The fight ended in the first round, but everyone was shocked by the outcome. We expected a bit more defense from Isim as she had slightly underestimated her opponent. The legacy. More than a last name. Dakota Ditcheva didn't just win a fight, she obliterated a doubt. When it was over, there were no arrogant celebrations, just a smile from someone who knew the job was done. This victory became the stepping stone that led her to the PFL, where she is now an undefeated world champion, proving that the Howarth-Ditcheva surname isn't a burden, but a mark of world-class quality. Carrie Isim learned the hardest lesson in martial arts. Never confuse the respect someone receives with weakness, because when the cage door closes, last names disappear, and only the truth remains. And Dakota's truth is that she is, simply, one of the most dangerous fighters on the planet. A rival who can dominate you from the first minute, and the moment you make a mistake, you can consider yourself done, as was the case with Isim. Do you think Dakota Ditcheva has the potential to be the greatest of all time in her weight class? Or does she still need to prove herself against the UFC elite? Leave us your opinion in the comments and subscribe for more stories of warriors who silence their critics. Remember to follow us and share the video with your friends. We promise to bring more fights like this.